You want to show off your soul group, your descendant. You want to go viral. You have anything to say? Say no. He has nothing to say. So this is a quick reminder on how your Christ consciousness or your spirit or your soul will always know or will always care about your question. So today I've been on the Gospel of Thomas trying to remind you how it goes like. So, so your Christ consciousness or your Jesus is speaking to its disciples or your descended thoughts and feelings. And at one point, your Christ consciousness or your Christo or your son, your solar plexus, is talking to his disciples, your mini versions of you, your thoughts and feelings, your descended thoughts and feelings, your daughters, your sons and daughters. So now, so your Christ consciousness or your Jesus is talking to them and he says, do not be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me, because my Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going to prepare a place for you? So this is your Christ consciousness. This is your little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This is your Christ consciousness, your Jesus, talking to your disciples, your mini versions of yourselves, your mini conversations. And he says, I will come back and take you to be with me, and that you may also be where I am. So that is the Lord talking to you. That is in John 14, 1-4. So naturally, the disciples or the disciplines that you have will not always necessarily understand why you need to wake up early, why you need to detach from some people, why you need to understand that everything is not a coincidence. Okay, nothing is a coincidence. Okay, so Thomas, of course, always the doubting Thomas. You know, Thomas was always doubtful. Thomas is be like Thomas. So Thomas asked the Lord, Lord, we don't know where you are going, so how can we know the way? This is in John 14, verse 5. So even though it's very obvious that Thomas is missing the greater point, that he's talking in allegories, okay? However, Jesus, aka your solar plexus, your consciousness, your own soul, does not get deterred or angry. So he answers him and says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So understand that Father is not talking a father figure that you look at your father, because your father is not actually your father. You came through him. Okay? So understand, to learn the Bible is not talking about father as in father figure. It's talking about father as in father away. No one comes unto the Father, farther away, the farthest away to God, that all possibilities expect through who? Through the Son. Your solar plexus, your individuality, who you are. Okay? From now on, you do know him and have seen him. This is in John 14, 6-7. Can you read the book? Huh? Do you know how to read the book? Ama wewe ni kusikiza tu? Unajiona? Unataka kutap screen? You want to tap the screen? Don't tap the screen with the mass energy. It's my birthday. Care more about me than mass energy. So now, the lesson here is that you should not be ashamed of your questions. You should not be ashamed of asking yourself questions. You should not be ashamed of asking for clarifications, because clarifications will always lead into breakthroughs and insights. Lesson from Thomas. So learn to question everything. Learn to ask for clarification. Umesema tutafika wapi? So ask for insight. Wataka kujua more. So what are the projections of the business? So what's my part in this? So if you are going to sign a contract, how will it be 1-2 years down the line? So if you are working under a mother lease and then we have a smaller lease, what will be my percentage? Be like Thomas. Ni sasa. And again, do have a beautiful Wednesday, Odin's Day. Colors for the day is green. It's also my birthday. Happy Flight Day. And I'm here with Silo. This is Silo. It's another one called Ginger. This one came back. I ran him over in my car and he came back. So her daughter gave birth to her again, and it's the exact cat that had died, incarnated back here. Now he's more aware and he likes my right side, like sitting on my shoulder on the right side, right next to my ringing right here that works with my ascended masters. So do have a beautiful day. Shout out to Maggie. Each one teach one. Teamwork makes the dream work. Be like Thomas. Ask questions. Get insights. He has to groom himself. It's a she. She likes grooming herself. She's a very clean pussy. Very clean pussy. Always cleaning herself, you can see. Very clean pussy. Always cleans herself. Very clean pussy. Shout out to her. A very a very groomed pussy cat. Very groomed. You wanna go? Umesikia nini? Ciao ciao.